Hey, thanks for joining my channel. I'm Stephanie Gigsit, and I am on the road again. I'm heading out to a dog walk this morning, and then I'll be doing a little door dashing and Uber later on. I just have one dog walk scheduled for today, but I'm going to be trying to build some clientele where I can get a couple of them in. I can only do one or two at a time, 30-minute dog walks. So unless it's spread out. I'm talking about back-to-back dog walks. So, but yeah, I could spread it out. Or sometimes I have dogs that I walk on different days. So some are on a regular schedule. Sometimes it's just when someone needs dog walking when they've had an injury and they just can't do it themselves. So glad to help out when I can. So I enjoy it, and I enjoy all the little animals that I get to meet. I consider them all my little pets. If I could have all the dogs and cats and birds and reptiles in the world, I probably would, but for right now, I'll just have to do my pet sitting business. So that's what I enjoy. Enjoy my pets. I enjoy my freedom of doing my gig work where I don't have to answer to anybody per se. Make my own schedule. I can make as much money as I want. Take the days off. I don't have to worry about calling in sick to someone or feeling guilty about being sick. So that's why I enjoy doing what I do, my different gigs. I don't want to have a 9-to-5 office job. Those are just so boring. I do not like sitting in an office. I like able to be outside all the seasons. You know, I enjoy spring and fall the most. I like summer too, but sometimes it gets a little hot. But yep, I like doing my own thing. And there's a lot of people doing it too. So that's why I decided to also document it all, show you how much fun it is and all the adventures. You guys won't believe what I found out today. I found out that all the pandas are going back to China. So all the zoos are getting rid of their pandas because we had some in Atlanta. We saw a billboard and it said, "Come see us before we leave," or something like that. And so we looked it up, and yeah, they were on loan and they have to go back. And that is so sad. We got to go see them a couple of years ago. I took my daughter to go see them at the zoo. We don't go there as much as you would think with us being even living here, but yeah, that's so sad. I love pandas. Guess we'll have to find some panda cams or something. I like animal videos too, like when the giraffe was online, April, she was really fun to watch. And I watched the Southwest Eagle cams in Florida. That was really cool to watch with Ozzy and Harriet and all the little babies they had. And then, you know, some tragedies happened and I got a little sad and couldn't keep watching it. But then I got busy too and just didn't watch it. But I had gotten an update from one of the other people that are in our community. She said that everything's going well, and it was pretty miraculous that he was able to raise those babies without the mom. So that was great. Just funny ones. There's a guy with a cow. I think it's Elias something. I can't remember the name right now, but he'll be sitting there having a sandwich and his cow's over his shoulder, like eating all the stuff as he's making the sandwich or trying to do it. It's pretty hilarious. I followed a couple of chicken videos before. I think Sammy the Chicken. And I also follow a cockatiel called DJ Sunny the Cockatiel. Those are on Instagram. But he's really fun to watch. I have a cockatiel, so I started watching him and letting my bird listen to him. And he picked up some stuff. And he talks and whistles and things. So I have a bunch of animals at home. I love my bird. I taught my bird how to sing If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands, and the Addams Family, and he started doing Totoro. It's one of those Japanese cartoons, and then he could say, "If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Hey baby bird, hey come here, I'm the baby bird." And then he can do that whistle, and And then he would play a game where I would go, and then he would go. He would finish it. It was really cute. Yeah, he's really fun. I hope I have him for a long time. He's probably like 3 or 4 years old right now. His name is Peaches. And then I have a chameleon. I have a little baby chameleon. He's a male. And I have a bearded dragon. I have 2 snakes, a ball python and a Pueblo milk snake. And then I have 2 dogs and 3 cats that are indoor. And then I have some feral kittens that I feed that are outside. I'm going to try to get them trapped and fixed with that program, but one of them is pregnant right now, so it's going to be a challenge to probably trap all the kittens, but we'll figure it out. But I love my outdoor kitties too. They're so cute. They know their names when I call them. They'll come out. I love the little dog that I'm about to go see, the new client that I picked up this week. I've done 4, it's going to be a total of 4 dog walks this week with him because the owner had hurt herself. So glad to help her out. And the dog is so cute. I want to get one now. It's an Aussie Doodle. I'm not going to hard brake because the progressive thing will get me. This guy might. Why is this guy going so slow? Oh, did y'all see the geese fly by? That's so nice. Sometimes when you slow down, you see things. Nice pair of tennis shoes hanging on the power line. I don't know what this guy's doing. Let's turn on our emergency blinkers. Why? I don't know if I'll make the light from by the light, baby. You're just the cutest. Just enjoying the scenery on a dog walk. It's so peaceful here. You hear the birds and hear all the sounds. Sometimes you hear some chickens and roosters. Here we go. It's the day in the life of a dog walker. Just having a good time. Me and him. Look at all these pretty ferns. These beautiful ferns. Oh, look at the ferns. They're huge in the hosta. Look at all that. So beautiful. All right, just sitting here waiting on my Chick-fil-A order. I had to stop and get some lunch. I was craving a salad. So I got me a Cobb salad with the grilled warm meat, avocado lime dressing, and the balsamic. Those are my favorite dressings. And then I added strawberries and blue cheese crumbles. So I'll have to show you that when I get it. They're probably gonna bring my lunch out here in a second. I'm in parking space number 1 because I'm number 1. Here it comes. Nope, not one. Yes. Thank you so much.
Is there anything else that you had?
Well, I was going to ask you if you could get me some those almonds because I never put the almonds on.
Almonds?
Yeah, the rest of them. Can I get like 2 packs?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. You can always ask for extras. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. You too. Some sauce. Yay. Cannot wait to go home and eat my salad. All right. Going on here is kind of crazy. I'm gonna go home and eat my lunch and then go back out. I don't know why my camera's doing that. That's great. Screw them. Got me some exercise from doing my dog walk. And now I'm hungry. Give me some lunch. I didn't eat breakfast either. All I had was my coffee. I know I'm terrible about eating breakfast. I need to start doing the meal planning where I can do the rolled oats, I think those look good. Might try that. Or at least just eating a yogurt or something before I go out. Put something on my belly. So I get so hungry. And always be sure to order on the app at restaurants because you get points and you can get free food. So today I got a free Chick-fil-A sandwich. I'm gonna give that to my husband. And I'm gonna eat the salad, and then I got nuggets for my daughter. So yeah, always get some free things. I like sharing tips and tricks. Keep posting, keep putting videos out. Keep just doing you. Because you build it, they will come. So, I mean, I have a lot of subscribers now, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna increase my subscribers and do my lives. I have goals, so just keep putting content out there, and you never know who's gonna like your channel. So that's why I do it. Just being me, having fun being me, doing my gigs. I guess I could eat a French fry. I love these waffle fries. They're so good. It's like mini French fries in one. Good concept. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I just came out to do some DoorDash and some Uber for this evening. It's going to be a Wednesday night shift, and got my first order for Chick-fil-A. I had a couple of bad ones come through when I was sitting at my house. They were upside down orders, so didn't take those, but I took this order. So we will see if we can get them some Chick-fil-A action. All right, just got the order picked up, and we're heading to them. I need to put it on my CarPlay where I can get my navigation, and we will see. It's 3.6 miles away. We're at a red light right now, but not too bad with traffic, I'm hoping. All right, just sitting here declining orders. Nothing much happening on Uber or DoorDash. I've been taking a bunch of screenshots so I can show you how bad they are. But it's probably the same in your markets. I don't know. I used to get a lot of big orders. Like last summer, I was making so much money. It was crazy. All right, so after sitting here for several minutes declining orders, I finally got one for $6.31 for 3 miles. We're gonna head over to Wingstop to pick that order up. All right, guys, let's get over to Wingstop and pick up this order and get it dropped off, and keep our fingers crossed that we'll get a good order after this one, or maybe a stack. That would be nice. Come on, DoorDash, don't let me down. Look at how the sunshine is coming through the clouds. That's kind of cool, I think. I hope it's coming through on the camera. So neat. Love it. And if you look over to the left, there's Stone Mountain. A view of Stone Mountain. We're almost there. Alright, I'm gonna pull right up front, pick up this order. Alright, so I walked in Wingstop to get the order and it wasn't in the system. They said somebody already picked it up, so I went to go to my car to let them know, and it said you can place the order for the customer and pay for it with your red card. So I went back in there to do that, but it didn't work. It was declined for some reason. So I don't know, I'm about to call DoorDash and see what's going on. Maybe I'll get some kind of pay out of it. All right, well, I got another order after that. Got an order for $17.53 for 9.6 miles for 2 pickups and 2 drop-offs. I have another order coming through for DoorDash because I forgot to pause it, but here we go. All right, luckily for me, the orders I just picked up for the 2 sandwich shops, the Subway was already ready. Went in there and got that, came out. Now I'm headed to the second restaurant. It's called Weems. Sounds like Williams, but it's Weems, W-E-E-Y-U-M-S, Weems. And they do like Philly cheesesteaks. It's pretty good. They've been there for a long time. But here we are to go pick up some Weems. All right, we're heading over to get this sandwich picked up for this customer. Looking at the pretty sky, the clouds. Sometimes that's the beauty of it, getting to see so many pretty things on your drive while you're out working, doing gigs. Wow, look at that. And you see crazy drivers. I mean, just look at these crazy people, how they drive. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Oh, great. Behind a dump truck and a bus. Just miles and miles of clouds. I always like looking at the clouds. All right, pulling in. Lovely. There's like all these dashers sitting here. All right, just pulled up to get this sandwich at Williams, and looks like there's a bunch of dashers, or just must be a bunch of customers sitting there waiting. But I'm gonna go see if my order's ready. This is quite the happening place. I said there was a lot of people waiting, and a couple of DoorDash and Uber drivers, but the rest were customers. I'm still waiting for the sandwich, but they did get my information, and they're gonna bring it to my car, which is nice. So I don't have to wait and stand out there. They're gonna bring it to me. Curbside service. Oh, I forgot to mention, they said, oh, it might be an hour wait for all these people. But it's one family. And they ordered probably, I think, 4 sandwiches. But I guess they have a lot of Uber Eats orders or something. They're understaffed, but they seem like they had a bunch of people in the kitchen. We'll see. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. Way to go, Uber. Pairing me up with these 2 restaurants. I mean, the first person, thank God it's just a sandwich, but thank goodness it's not ice cream or anything getting cold, I guess. While I wait for this person's sandwich. It's taking forever. I think I've been here 13 minutes already. We'll see. Maybe it'll be right out. All they do here, I think, is Philly steaks and hoagies. So it's not even that hard of a thing to do. Come on, people. All right, just got it picked up. They brought it to my car, and I am heading that way. It is 2.9 miles to the first drop-off. So we'll get that one dropped off, and the other one soon after, hopefully. Traffic's not the greatest. Making our way downtown Stone Mountain. All right, we just passed through Stone Mountain, actually, but gotta get this over to them. I'm burning up from waiting. Well, the Williams smells really good. It's the cheesesteak with the French fry order I just picked up. Now it's making me hungry. I have to get me something to eat here in a little bit. That's one of the disadvantages of being a delivery food driver, or food delivery driver. You have to smell the food, and then it makes you crave it. All right, we just got that one dropped off, and we're gonna drop off the second part of the order, and it's only 2.7 miles away, so get this done and over with, and we'll get to the next one. Just driving around, declining orders. Not gonna be a great night tonight. All right, Gig fam, I think that's going to be a wrap for this evening. Had kind of a not so good night, but I'll take the bad. I mean, sometimes I have really good nights, but I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you liking, subscribing, sharing, and commenting. Until next time, I'll see you around.